thank you for showing up tonight. I just want to let you know that I'm so proud of you for being bold, saying how you feel, speaking up, living your truth, and showing up for me. You tonight deserve this rose.
Why did they even invent college?
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, it's gonna be a little bit different. You know, I usually talk about 90 Day Fiancé and Love After Lockup or Life After Lockup, but today I wanna talk about The Bachelorette because there's been a lot of online chatter regarding this season of The Bachelorette. There's been so many rumors swirling around for so long about Clare falling in love really early and leaving, and we're seeing that actually play out now on the show. Well, I have some opinions about what went down, how Clare has behaved, and we're just gonna kind of talk about a couple of those things today. First, let's talk about the clash, or the confrontation rather, between Yosef and Clare when he called her out for the strip dodgeball event. Let's take a look at this clip right now.
And it's been bugging me for the past 3 days. Like, it's been really eating me up, and I hate that this is the first time I've got to talk to you about it. Yeah. I was absolutely appalled at the group date that occurred yesterday. And it's so humiliating and degrading, and I don't see how that really translates into finding a husband. I was so appalled. A completely classless display. I expected a lot more from the oldest Bachelorette that's ever been. You're not setting the right example for my daughter. Like, I feel like I even have to explain now, I'm ashamed to be associated with you. I can't believe I sacrificed so much to be here just to watch this distasteful and classless display. I'm serious, like, so appalled.
I'm gonna be completely honest, you guys. I totally side with Yosef in this argument. I think he came on a little bit harsh, but ultimately I think his points were very valid. You know, early on we saw with that first group date that the guys didn't immediately jump up to, you know, steal her away. And, you know, it's very early on in the process. Everyone's still getting to know each other. I thought it was kind of a little much for Clare to be like, oh, well, nobody wants to talk to me. So that left a bad taste in Yosef's mouth. And then there was the strip dodgeball group date, which had a lot of people talking online. I think the biggest thing people brought up, or the biggest point people brought up, is that if it was the other way around, if it was a male bachelor asking a bunch of female contestants to play some sort of strip game, there would be so much more outrage about that. And I think that that is valid. And I don't think that Clare came up with this idea organically at all. It was probably something that the producers came up with, but it was just so tacky. It was just really, really tacky. One of the things that at least someone like me, I'm 33 years old, something that I was really excited about when it was announced that Clare was going to be the Bachelorette is she's 39. She doesn't seem to have this desire to be a social media influencer. She also has this reputation as kind of a badass from Juan Pablo season where she told him off. And, you know, she was going to be this strong female lead, and it just really hasn't shaped up like that at all. She seems very juvenile in her quest for dating, in my opinion. In one scene, she was even saying, like, Clare plus Dale, Clare plus Dale. She was on another group date and she was like, oh, I just wish Dale was here. It was like that no other guy ever stood a chance. And really, at this point, how much does she even, where we are in the process, we're on week 3, how much does she even know about Dale to claim that she's in love with him? The executive producer, Rob Mills, did go on the Veil Files, and he did talk about how it has happened before where there was clearly a connection early on between whoever the Bachelor or Bachelorette was and the person that they ultimately chose, but I think that happened with JoJo. It happened with Nick himself. They explored all of the cast members. They gave everyone a shot. And while it may have been very clear that there was a front runner, it wasn't so obvious. And check out this clip here where they did the roast of Dale. And well, it was the Bachelorette roast, and it became the roast of Dale. All the guys kind of went in on him. Dale himself was an incredibly good sport, but Clare got incredibly boo-hurt about people coming for her man. She even called him her fiance. Take a look at this.
I really don't think I can sit there and go, you've dished on my fiance so hard, like I can't be doing that, you know, like it doesn't feel right.
I like Dale. That's not a surprise. And you're making fun of Dale and I's connection? Like, it's not okay.
I think ultimately the choice to cast Clare as the Bachelorette had a lot of potential to kind of redeem the franchise. One of the things I find incredibly ironic is that Clare, Matt James, who's going to be the next Bachelor, was removed from her season, or she kicked him off early because he had an established TikTok, which he is a philanthropist, so he actually uses his platform to raise money for various charities. So he's actually like an extremely admirable person. But she said he wasn't here for the right reasons. I want to address again the Yosef confrontation, because I think the biggest criticism people had of Yosef was that he kind of seemed like he just let it all out on her, and that maybe she didn't deserve that big of comeuppance. But when you think about it, this was a unique experience, whereas it wasn't just guys coming in on the first night, having a couple bad dates, and then leaving. Before any filming even happened, they all had a quarantine for 2 weeks. So that was an extra 2 weeks out of their life that he took away. And she was right. There was a scene or in that scene, she said, I left my mother, because he was saying, I left my daughter. A lot of us gave up a lot to be here. And she said, yeah, I get it. My mom is at home. I think her mom has Alzheimer's. But I think, to his point, and part of the frustration is that all these guys gave up a lot of time to come, and Clare isn't giving anyone a shot, and it's sucky. Like, it sucks. Even someone that like literally is a single bachelor, if some of these guys are 26 years old, they'll go on to do Bachelor in Paradise and whatever. But the point of the matter is that she, in my opinion, she just wasted at least 2 weeks out of everyone's life. So in that sense, I do kind of understand the level of frustration that Yosef had. One, they initially quarantined for this length of time, 2 weeks. They're going on these dates where Clare isn't giving out roses, or she's only giving roses to Dale. She's canceling dates. Then she gives the rose to herself. It's just like, what a huge waste. And a lot of these guys actually, in the past, I always would, like, my friends and I would always joke, like, some of these people have like hysterical jobs, like they're not real jobs. But these guys, we have a lawyer, we have hedge fund managers. These guys, I think Yosef's an attorney, I could be wrong, but these guys have like legit jobs that are just not easy to walk away from for 6+ weeks at a time. Ultimately, in summation, because I don't think we're going to be seeing much more of Clare, I think the guys are going to be confronting her in Thursday's episode, because Tuesday's the election, so I apologize for that. We see that they're going to be confronting her. Rob Mills did say that there will be a men's tell-all, so that's something to look forward to. It's probably going to be the most anticipated tell-all in Bachelor franchise history, because I gotta know what these guys are thinking. I think for me, her maturity level just didn't speak to someone that is 39 years old. I think that was one of the reasons why, and people talk about how much people are harping about her age as if she's like some dinosaur, and she's not. 39 is by no means old or past your prime at all. But you would expect that a 39-year-old would have a level of decorum and maturity that she espouses to have, but she really doesn't, in my opinion. You know, I thought there were times where she got pretty catty. She kind of showed some immaturity with, you know, complaining that the guys didn't jump up to, you know, steal her attention right away. And then when they seemingly came for Dale, she got like super boo-hurt about it, and it was just kind of ridiculous. And, you know, the other thing is, like, has Dale really shown extreme interest in her that we've seen on camera? I haven't. I mean, he seems like he is into her, but it is totally coming like 1,000% on her end. And if they do end up together, or, you know, we'll see what happens, but I wonder how long this relationship's gonna last. Do you guys think this relationship's gonna last? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this vlog. I'm really excited to move forward in this season with Tayshia taking over as the Bachelorette. Let's see what happens. I loved her on Bachelor in Paradise. I think she's so fun and so spirited. I think she's gonna make for a great Bachelorette. So I'm super, super excited about that. I hope that Clare really did find true, genuine love. We'll see. We'll see. And I know that she definitely left everyone scrambling. And I just think, like, for the situation that they were in, being that they took so much time in the beginning to even establish a safe environment for them to film, it really is a slap in the face to everybody who took time to go down there, cast and crew. You know, the crew, they had to scramble and try to figure out what to do next. So, you know, that's just my take on it. You guys definitely let me know what you guys think. Give this video a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Reality Squad, and I will catch you in the next video. And just a quick tag on to the end of this vlog, you guys. Tuesday is election day, so make sure you go out and vote and just make your voice heard. Sometimes it might not seem like your vote matters, but it really does, especially in local elections. So get informed and get involved and go out and vote, okay? Have a good one, you guys. Bye-bye.